But the criticisms that, we've maybe levied at Lando this race weekend was very much Lando's race weekend. Obviously, he made that mistake in Canada, with kind of misjudging the gap. And, we were critical of that. And I think it was a real turning point. If he couldn't reset after Canada, I think that was the end of this championship challenge, at least, without more obscure things happening to Oscar. I think he has to win, well, she's now done that race. I think he's got to also win Silverstone. And I think, Spa maybe is going to be a little bit harder, but I think, going into summer break, you want to set the target as a driver of winning at least 3 of the 4 of them. So you go into summer break, being able to take the fight straight out of that 3 weeks, which is, it's interesting because drivers in summer break, if you ask them, if they're doing well, they don't want it. And if they're doing badly, they do want the break, because it's a bit like a timeout. That you see, NBA final, that timeout changed the entire dynamic. It's one of those things that makes a big, big difference in the kind of cadence of the racing. And I think Lando is going to want to take that momentum and really try and keep to do it, because he is still far behind Oscar. If he keeps coming, he's still got to be coming first, second every single race without anything going wrong, or DNFs, or, flying Kimi Antonellis and things like that. So there's a lot of other things that could still go wrong.